It is 6 p.m. on Tuesday, October 28th, and we're going to open the administrative board meeting. Do roll call, please.
Trustee Jen, here. William,
Present.
Nathan is absent. Chris,
Here.
John,
Yes, here.
Patrick is absent. President Rick,
Here.
Treasurer Brenda, here. Clerk Lisa, I'm here. Deputy Erica, here. Public Works Supervisor Bernie,
Here.
Parks Lead Brody,
Here.
Attorney Dan, Dave Gaston,
I'm here.
Still Dan, too.
Engineer back.
Here. EN.
All right, tonight on the consent agenda, we have a whopping 2 items. They are item 1, September 23rd, 2025 administrative meeting minutes, and item 2, bills payable warrant list dated October 28th, 2025 for a total of $56,676.35. At this time, do any of the board members wish to remove either of those 2 items for further discussion? Withdraw them both.
Make a motion for the September 23rd, 2025 administrative meeting minutes.
Second.
William makes a motion to approve the September 23rd, 2025 administrative meeting minutes. Jen seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
Motion to approve the bills payable warrant list amount of $6,676.35.
Sure.
It's a race for seconds. William makes a motion to approve the bills payable warrant list dated October 28th, 2025 for a total of $56,676.35. John seconds. That one will do roll call. It's money.
Jen,
Yes.
William.
Yes.
Nathan is absent. John.
Yeah.
Patrick is absent. Chris.
Yes.
Passes at 6:02. We don't need item D because we avoided that. Under me, I have nothing this evening. We'll move on to Lisa.
Any questions or concerns for the board before? Then that's all I had.
All right, Brenda.
Just a reminder to do your sexual harassment training. I had a couple of people suggest.
Again?
Oh. Okay, today.
I gotta do it twice.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Right.
Nate? Oh, no, everything's under committee, so.
Okay, Brody.
Just a quick update, I'm sure now we'll get into it more, park project. Asphalt was laid out there today, looks really nice compared to the other sections of town. We've got a meeting on Thursday for the startup, setup and winterization of our new splash pad. As far as that, I'm sure Matt will cover more and progress is looking good up there, so that's all I have.
On to Matt.
All right, project status report, Junction Road, shoulder stone. Barn was a little better, in the amount of $43,230, got awarded. So the contracts are being signed tonight. I checked with Dale today, didn't have a start date from Martin yet, but he just said soon. So, as soon as we get the contracts back, he'll get something scheduled. Nothing on salt shed or the sidewalks. Village Hall, nothing. Harvest Glen Plat 10. Actually a lot of activity out there, last month. 11:09 frosty morning, we did our second and third inspections. We finally got the ditch grades and culvert grades acceptable. Still no sod in the ditch, so that has to be done before final approval. Same thing with 11:11 frosty morning right next door. Second and third inspections on that. Ditches are now finally and culverts are acceptable grade wise. No sod and ditch yet, so we have to get that in and inspected before final approval there. 201 Autumnwood, did first inspection there. The ditch and culvert grades are actually acceptable first time around. Amazing. But there are some valve boxes there, one on the main line and then one on the hydrant that was sticking quite a ways up. We asked them to get those lowered to grade, and then we need some sod in the ditch there. 203 Autumnwood, that ditch and culvert were acceptable as well. No sod in the ditch there, so that has to be completed before final inspection. 210 and 211 Autumnwood, first and second inspections. Finally got the culvert and ditch grades acceptable. 210, and no sod in either one, so got to get those corrected. The only thing on 210, one end of the culvert pipe was bent, so we're asking them to fix that before as well before final approval.
And Matt, before you go on,
Yep.
anybody in the village can answer the question for me. When somebody comes in and pulls a permit for a home, how many inspections are included in that permit? Between DNF or Will Holland? Basically, when you gotta go out for a second and third time, are they getting charged for that?
I assume you guys, we're sending our time to do the inspections. I assume that's just getting forwarded on to them. Basically, I think by the agreement, once they make the request to the village, we have 5 business days to go out there and do our inspection and get a letter back to them of either acceptance or
I just
denial.
wanna make sure that they're not using the village as their quality control or trying. There's an incentive to be compliant the first time.
Right, right. I know their field person now, he's, at least on a couple, he's kind of done his own shots. He's sent them to me and I take a quick look at it. And if I say, no, it's still not right, we're trying to get to a point where we're not, and they don't want us coming out multiple times either, and stuff. It just seems like, some of those areas, it gets tough to get the grades the way we want, especially in the areas that don't have much grade to the ditches to begin with, so. The Gateway subdivision, the IDOT right-of-way plats have been recorded, but letters, so at least we can get the actual subdivision plat recorded. The detention pond and south swales are shaped, topsoiled, and seeded, and erosion control blanket placed. The curb and gutter and light pole foundations have been staked, and I think they're going to start working on that once the conduit is in for the lights. So hoping that was going to be sometime yet this week, but when I talked to Dale today, he had not got firm confirmation of it. And then the boring for the water main connections, the borings that we've got the water main that'll connect to the water main on the north side of 72, that gets looped in there. It looks like they're going to be boring the west one potentially on Thursday. The east one, they've determined that even the gas now was too low. They're going to need to have Nicor relocate that. So they want to at least get the one connection in so they can charge the line and get it tested all the way down to the east entrance into the subdivision. So they're going to at least get that done.
Are you gonna be on the hook for relocating that micro line?
I don't know. Let me check with Dale on that. I don't know if they have any charge for revocation or not. Okay, and then lot one improvements, inlets and storm sewers are installed and the footings and foundation walls have been poured, so. Yeah, Yep.
Do you ever get an answer on lots 2 through 8, the final covering?
yeah, what did Dale send me? Thank you. Um. Yeah, discuss the ground covering. I assume we discussed it with Brett, hopefully. Since it's late in the season, we're gonna see how the temporary seed takes and looks in the spring and then determine if we want to come back through with some permanent seeding next year and stuff was the plan, so.
Grassy?
Yep.
Something.
The park, taking off on what Brody kind of gave an update on, several things completed or near completion. So the splash pad, just doing the testing, like he said, for the splash pad, that'll be completed. The exercise workout station's completed. All the concrete's been poured. The fishing pier has been completed. The restrooms and shelter are substantially complete with the exception of the plumbing fixtures and some electrical work. The concessions building expansion, framed and insulated, and be working on the siding, windows, electrical and plumbing. And then the Diamond 4 fence, infield, warning track aggregate, foul poles and scoreboard posts have been completed. So Dale, I did ask him, he said Stenstrom's planning to have everything really completed in the next couple weeks with the exception of the seating. So I think they're planning on doing the seating in April and stuff when the weather gets appropriate for seating. So that's what he told me. Concerns, Brett?
Oh, no,
No.
that's gonna get very busy for Brody and growing grass and trouble areas is gonna be difficult, but it is what it is, that big year, so.
Okay. Nothing with Rolling Meadows. The only other thing was the NPDS permit. I talked to Brett today. I went ahead and called down to the EPA on the NPDS permit just to try to figure out a status on it. And permit was issued in April or in August, excuse me, 4th. So the weird thing is, hopefully the village received it because usually I get with the NPDS permits. What happens is, once they review it, they issue a draft permit and they allow the village to review it and have comments on it. And then if you have no comments within 15 days, then they put it out for public notice and that allows anybody to comment on it, specifically any environmental groups. So then it goes through a 30-day public notice period and then no comments there, then they issue the final permit. So the weird thing is, I told Brett on the phone, is usually I get a copy of the draft NPDS permit so I can kind of review it and kind of compare it to see whether or not there's any changes in the permit and whether we want to make any comments. I did not receive a draft NPDS permit. So, oh, you got it? Okay, good. So we should be good on the NPDS permit. It was issued on August 4th. This one expires August 31st of 2030. So you're good for another 5. And that is it.
Wonderful. Move on to the committees and Jen,
I have pain, sticking.
William,
Every emergency plan.
No, well, we don't have any bills for emergency services. We had a couple issues, but.
We didn't receive anything from, no, nothing yet.
The board needs to have a conversation and discussion on the property tax levy. And Brenda threw together our EAD comparison, so current levy. 142,935, that was levying in 2024.
Yes.
Okay, she threw together a chart up top. Levy anywhere from the same amount or up to.
Go 100%, I just.
Okay. Any discussion?
I said it was the same size. Very bad, so. That's something.
Anybody have Jeff?
But she said, I couldn't hear.
35%.
Is what, how much per, it's not much per.
$117, on $100,000 gain in value. That's the total.
Generated an increase of $50,000.
Yeah.
To fund all the major projects that are.
oh shit,
To help.
Oh, to help out.
it's not an increase of that much, it's just going to that much,
Yeah,
Yes.
just to be
Yes.
clear, so people don't.
That's all.
$87.
No.
Oh, what is it? 117.
$30.
The property tax doesn't, so, and usually it doesn't reach that amount, it's usually. Last year, I looked at last year's to this year's, and it was it just $20 less than one thought.
It's gonna require due taxation then?
It will.
$35 increase.
Another 20 years of that, you can pay for half the parts.
I make comments like that for myself.
But all honesty, we typically use this money for our insurance
Yes,
and our audit
Yes.
and other liabilities of the village.
correct.
Same thing it's always been used for.
Alright. Right, we'll proceed forward with that draft and look through the taxation and paper, and it'll be on the budget for the agenda for December.
Yes, we have 20 homes out, so the police has already started.
Yep.
So it should be on the next. Right, if not.
The fourth one in November. You have to, what, 14 days publishing?
We'll calculate the days, might be the first meeting of December. We'll see.
Yes. I think the only other thing I got is under public works, so I'll wait.
All right. You have anything for parks? Brett? Parks? You see one of you.
Oh,
No, Nathan. Chris?
Sorry, William, did you want to start?
yeah, I'll take the first thing. The discussion of emergency outdoor warning sirens. The village was notified that, who owns the new plant now? Is it still Exelon?
Constellation.
Constellation, is no longer gonna be providing and maintaining the warning sirens within the 10-mile radius of the power plant. And the one right next to the fire or the village hall here is the county's Constellation siren. They're asking if whoever the jurisdictions are, we can assume responsibility and ownership of it. I've already reached out to the person in the point of contact. We already have 2 other sirens in the community that were donated by Exelon back then to us. We refurbished them, and I don't recall we're paying. It's relatively inexpensive.
We paid for Autumn Wolf, and it's the electricity is $20 a month.
Yeah.
And once a year, we have it service for.
Both Technologies has to do the annual maintenance as a part of the whole county-wide system. So the question is, do we want to take ownership of this siren here?
How did they just say no, they don't want anything? They can do that, excellent,
Yes.
or whoever it is, really fun. I thought
They were obligated to provide the system, and I don't remember all the details, but due to increased amount of technology and cell phones and everything
Oh, I
else,
see.
they have other needs of providing warning to the community.
Anything further, Chris?
No.
You have anything for Patrick? Brett?
We finished hauling sludge today.
John?
Brett, do you have any updates on water leaks?
We are flushing hydrants next week and we fixed the leak at Old Crossing. Friday. Yes, Friday.
Started on a Thursday, it was on a Friday when it started, not a Friday curse.
When I broke the ground, it was Friday, so. Yes. But yes, yeah, it came in.
Technically, it came in
Came in
Thursday,
Thursday.
not a Friday curse,
There you go.
that's all I have.
It's always Fridays. All right, unfinished business.
Yeah.
For Brett.
Verizon lease? Chuckle appropriately.
I'm assuming, Dan, you haven't heard back from them.
No.
And on item B, I have tried to contact that person in Fort Patrick, and I still have no answer. I get into a voicemail system that just wants you to give them your name and number, and they will try to call you back. So I'll keep trying.
My letter with the waterfall.
Actually doodling something and sending it to them probably wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, public.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
For the sidewalk project, is there any cost to the residents for the sidewalks there? Okay.
Wasn't replacing them though, that's just fixing
Yeah,
stuff
but
that
you want a joint sharing program?
We did have that.
Did before.
Uh, Just a comment that when those sirens were first put up, you know, it was, everybody thinks that it's shelter in place, but. I don't know if you remember, Brenda, but it was, sirens go off to tell you to go check your TV or your radio. Really, it was hard to get people to get that, that's just telling you there's something going on, go check your.
It doesn't go, right, you stand on the front porch and watch.
You gotta do that.
Till the wind gets here, the hills start beating.
We're in the Midwest, that's what we do.
I got two things.
Okay,
First one is just a kind of a point of order question for the village attorney and board. So you guys just voted no to a resolution to approve an agreement with Safe Step. How are you bringing it back next time when it just died?
We'll change the dollar amount by $1.
Okay, Ken Deal, go for it. But either way, it has to change. So point of order, make sure that you've got change in your agreement there. The second one is, Matt, you referenced, a approval with Martin and Company for Shoulder Stone. I don't actually see that this board ever approved that. Do you know when it's coming before this board? Cause I went back and looked at our agendas for the last couple of months, cause I haven't been consistently coming, but I don't see that this board approved that bid.
Well, I know Dale sent the recommendation letter
we
and
voted on it.
it would have had to been at the, I,
The agenda that there was approval of the
I think it
proposal to
would've-
go out for bid, but I don't see an actual approval of the.
No,
bid.
it's one of the,
We reviewed the bid, two meetings in amounts. I didn't go through it.
if you find my notes, I'll tell you what the vote was. Not now.
Yeah, I don't see on an agenda where there was an approval of the actual bid opening, so just double check that.
We'll do.
And if somebody could confirm with me, Lisa, you got my email, if somebody wants to shoot me an email, let me know that it was. I appreciate that, cause I can't get it on the agendas.
Bid opening was set to happen on October 8th.
And then since I don't see an agenda.
Under parks on, what date is that? October 14th, discussion and approval, resolution 2561, approval and authorization of Junction Road shoulder bid acceptance.
Okay, for how much and with who was all of that said during? the
It would have been
meeting?
said, cause we're asking for the dollar amounts now.
Since when did this village start approving bid proposals by resolution? And are we sure it was for that work or for the engineering service to do the bid proposal?
It was the shoulder, we had the.
Maybe some more clarification on the agenda would be appreciated. Thank you.
I did not.
Are we within legal?
I'm sorry, hold on, you didn't.
I did not.
Oh, how much was it again, Matt? 40?
it was $43,230.
Any more public? Thanks to Ron White. Charles, nothing?
Pizza's good, by the way.
Well, thanks. Appreciate that.
I wanna take some to go.
Are we ready for the motion?
All right. We have closed session, yeah.
Glad I got the pizza now.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to go into closed session. Under.
Before you read that,
Not even right
is your recommendation to? Release that?
We'll get into that when we start reviewing them. I have it all written down. Yes,
Which one is that under, Jen? It's not on there.
That's from. There's a question. Right.
Go ask it, you read it.
it's under five.
Five ILCS 120/2.
Yeah.
We don't usually read it.
21.
Are we going to put that or need to vote on?
Go.
I think we're going to enter closed session under five ILCS 120-2C21 for the purpose
In this case,
of
Dale.
annual review.
Did a summary of the bids and has a recommendation for the board.
We'll make some motion to go into closed session under section five ILCS 20/2C21. John seconds.
Basically, approve
Roll call.
awarding the contract to Martin and Company excavating, or whatever the dollar amount is. And then what we do is we
Yes.
have contracts for, in this case, this was MSP funds, so it had to go through IDOT and stuff. So all that gets approved, everything gets signed, and then it goes out. So we're not.
We're back in open session at 6:52. Okay. Dan, it's on you. How do we do this?
Motion to postpone consideration to next meeting. Motion to postpone consideration of closed sessions minutes till our next meeting. Right? That'll work.
Second.
John makes a motion to postpone consideration of our closed session meeting till next meeting. Jen seconds. All in favor, say aye.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what we were doing.
That's what he just said too.
I thought we were voting on it and that it would be contingent upon
Why would we do it that way?
the rest.
Well, the resolution doesn't have the right dates in it.
All right. Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna get some specifics.
then I. He is our legal counsel.
And I'm going off the legal advice we've received from the exact same legal firm for 12 years.
I'm not arguing with you. He said you need the date.
Are we done with this? Trying to make her job.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Wait, do we?
You have enough.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Go back to the motion to postpone or consideration till the next meeting. Everybody say aye.
Aye.
That's gonna vote.
Well, we don't.
Did you
need
say
to
aye?
do that. I'm just saying.
Are you gonna vote against it? Any opposed? Same sign? All right,
Motion to adjourn.
crap.
Second.
John makes a motion to adjourn. Chris seconds. See if we can get the eyes out of this.
Only once in history was a meeting not voted to adjourn.
Yes. All right, so John makes a motion to adjourn. Chris seconds. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same sign. We are adjourned at 6:54.